Hey, I'm at the Symphony Center with Zella. Say hi, Zella. And this is the coolest thing. They have this Wii or conducting program. These kids are going to hold the Wii and conduct, like a choir or an orchestra or something. Wow, this is awesome. Look, check it out. Come to the orchestra.
Keep going.
What do you think, Zella?
It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, you want to say hi? Yeah, we got to make masks and play instruments, and it's totally cool. Anyway, they're gonna do a whole Tchaikovsky concert for us now. So anyway, we're having a great day. See ya. Zella's conducting. Yeah. There you go. Keep time. Pretty cool. All right, we got to go in the concert now. See ya. Hey there. Hey. It's been a while. I'm just hanging around. I haven't tweet secreted anything because I've been just doing like a lot of really not that interesting stuff, boring stuff. But yeah, I'm chilling out here tonight, watching the Vandy game on the tube. Jada's trying on her prom dress over there. That's April's helping her hem her prom dress, and we're just hanging around. It's not that interesting. What have I been doing? I've been listening through the Morsefest tapes and doing a little work on that stuff. And I don't know, a lot of different business things going on, prepping stuff for later on, kind of taking it a little bit easy. And yeah, I guess that's why I haven't said much lately, because sometimes I just don't have that much to say. Shocking. Anyway, but all is really good. I've been writing some worship music actually, and also things are going on with the musical. Having a conference call with a couple different guys about that musical that we started last year. So yeah, just writing things and making plans for the future. And anyway, God bless you all. Take care. Doesn't Jada look great in her prom dress? Huh? Yeah. See you later. Hey y'all. I'm having a conference call on Skype with Monty Fowler and Jim Weber, and we're talking about our musical that we're working on. That its tentative title is Symphony of Life, or is it the Monty musical?
No, it's not that.
There's already a show called The Full Monty, and this is nothing like that.
Right. Yeah, nothing like that. Anyway, we're just talking about the characters and development and developing the story still. So anyway, we're discussing these characters.
Their day is just full of the same old, watching Henry sit in the corner and drool. And then all of a sudden, this thing happens where he's awake and he's talking and you can relate to him. It just has to be absolutely mind-bending to them.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Well, had you considered that maybe she had seen, she could have seen some of these videos or something? Would that be too real life to bring into it, or too
honestly,
too time sensitive? I mean, because we want it to be able to play, anywhere and any time. I don't know. It's just a thought, though.
Yeah. Obviously, at some point, there's a very natural tie-in with, Dan and that whole, organization he started and documentary and all that. I mean, I think we ought to think through how we make those natural connections in the script, if not specifically inferred,
Well, and when I mentioned that she would have had this powerful professor, I don't mean that it would just be an intellectual thing, like that they're actually, some internships and I mean, that this would be in the part of her collegiate career that where she's actually beginning to do some of these things, and she would be like a TA for this person that really inspires her. So that's what I was thinking, that we might want to bring in something like that.
Yeah. And that would have to have happened in some way for her to have gained enough experience to be able to actually do the therapy.
Yeah.
She had to be engaged in it for a pretty good chunk of her graduate work.
Exciting.
We're working on backstory on the characters of this in this show, without saying too much or too little. I don't know. So we're talking about the mother and why they would leave town and where they would go. This is going to help Jim to kind of work out the bones of the story. And even though these things may not be mentioned in the show, it helps us to know, you know, the background of the characters and like have everything make sense, why they did what they did, you know.
They have to be real to us so we can write them well.
Right.
Okay. All right. So when she was a young woman, she was pretty strong, pretty full of hope, and then life just beat her down, one situation after another.
Yeah.
When she leaves, when they're leaving, she's desperate, beaten down. What's she like on that bus and in the first, whatever the next couple of years are in New York until dementia? How long do you think it is that she's in New York before she starts to experience dementia?
I don't know. What do you think, Monty?
Yeah, I think the dementia came on, you know, after John was already kind of up and out and doing life. I think that would be a catalyst for maybe a little bit of the resentment he feels. It's just about the time that his life was starting to get good. Now this thing happens with his mom, and he's got to deal with it.
Right.
20 years?
That works for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I see Carmen. I see her as, for lack of better words, being a little bit ditzy, being a little bit like, you know, suffer in silence. Don't talk about anything negative. You know, she's a lot of fun. You know, people aren't going to turn into like totally different people when they're older. So if she's going to sing a song like "What a Wonderful Life It's Been," you know, that kind of needs to be who she was on the surface anyway, all of the time. Don't you think?
Yeah, cheerful, optimistic.
Hey, we're starting a worship record today. We're not sure where it's going. We're headed into uncharted territory, but I'm vacuuming. I wanted you guys to know that I'm a clean freak. Not at all. But I am vacuuming this morning because Gabe's bringing in his own kit. We just took out Mike's kit, and look at these big giant pieces of wood that come up in here. Whoa! All right, that's good. Hey. Hey now. See, I'm just hanging out. I'm hanging out with it. I got these young guys to do everything. That's Gideon. That's Dick. That's Gabe at the console there. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. We're just, we're starting a new record, and I'm just like hanging out doing email. All right. We'll let you know how it goes when we actually start playing some music. Hey, so I'm playing the first song for these guys, and they're and they're writing it down. Nick's gonna film a little bit. So this is called "This Is Our God," and so we're at the end of the bridge. Forever and ever. This is our God, full of mercy and grace, full of glory and truth. This is our God, His love is for me. Are we giving away too much?
I think
and it's not too hard. turn it off. Yeah, doing a little acoustic guitar on this song here. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One thing that's cool about working with these guys is they're all multi-instrumentalists, Gabe and his brother Gideon. And so I was playing this nylon thing and he's like, hey, what about adding this? And so he's going to go add this bit right now. I don't hear him. Yeah, I don't think you have it. Take 2. Hey, it's the next day, and we're still working on the same song. Anyway, yeah, so here we go. You guys like that modulation on the layers? Does it sound weird? I like it. I dig it. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm driving to practice with the worship band at church, going to Dunkin' Donuts first. And I just want to say good morning. It's a beautiful day in White House. White House welcomes Clark Beckham. You see that? It's the guy that was just on the, I don't know, he's number 4 on American Idol or something. He played at the park last night, and I was there actually. And it was like a full hometown hang. We weren't gonna go, but then we were driving by, and it was a miracle. We saw a parking space, and we went in there, and they were really good. He was really good, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, Chris Thompson and family was there, and yeah, it was good. Anyway, I'm going to Dunkin', and I'm going to church practice. I'll have a large coffee, light cream and sugar, a medium iced coffee, and a medium latte with an extra shot, no flavoring.
Do you want any flavor?
Guess it's just day in the life stuff. Now I'll try and drive around without getting in an accident. Hey, I'm at Jerry's little studio here in his basement. It's very dark. It's a secret. It's a secret. We're watching Morsefest here. Listening to the mix and tweaking every now and again.
This is my little secondary station here for tweaking.
How am I doing on this camera work, man?
It's awesome.
I'm listening out of one ear. I'm still listening. Just listening for anything glaring. Anything glaring. Otherwise, it's live, right? So it's...
Let it go.
You know, you got to keep it live. You can turn it up a little bit for you. Where's volume? Oh, that one. Sneak preview. Actually, I don't even know if that... Yeah, who knows what you're getting on your... Go, Randy! Go, Randy! Woo! El Rando.
Is it still rolling?
Yeah, it goes for like 2 minutes.
I'm good.
That was very frightening, Jerry. Anyway, we're having a good time in here. I hope you're having a good day. And, yeah, we're working on this. Oh, there goes Eric Brenton on the violin. Right, that's enough.